Hello, kindergarten friends. Oh my gosh. I just want to start by saying to my online friends, I miss you so much. Thank you so much for staying home to keep yourself and others safe. And because you're not a part of the craziness that is happening here at school. Not that it's crazy, it's just a lot to manage. So just know that I love and appreciate you, and we are going to be doing live meetings really soon. It's just chaotic in kindergarten right now, and exhausting. Anywho, enough about me. I forgot to start with our welcome song. Welcome, 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 welcome to kindergarten today. Hello and welcome. I'm so glad that you're here joining us, following along, tuning in. As I said, I miss you so much. Excuse me, and I'm glad you're at home, safe. And, yeah. What a year. But I have a story for us to read today, and then I believe a matching activity on Seesaw. So, we're going to go ahead and get started. Like I mentioned earlier this week, we are reading Halloween and spooky stories this week because Halloween is on Saturday. So today's story is called Room on a Broom. And that is the title, and the title is the name of the book, and it tells us what the story is about. Written by Julia Donaldson and illustrated, I'm assuming, by Axel Scheffler. So the author writes the story and the illustrator draws the pictures. It says from the creators of the Gruffalo. Let's find out what our story is about. Room on the Broom. The witch had a cat and a hat that was black, and long ginger hair in a braid down her back. How the cat purred and how the witch grinned as they sat on their broomstick and flew through the wind. But how the witch wailed and how the cat spat when the wind blew so wildly it blew off the hat. Oh dear, that was a lot of rhyming words. I'm so sorry, you can't even see the pictures. There we go. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat, but no hat could be found. Then out of the bushes, on thundering paws, there bounded a dog with the hat in his jaws. He dropped it politely, then eagerly said, as the witch pulled the hat firmly down on her head, I am a dog, as keen as can be. Is there room on the broom for a dog like me? Yes, cried the witch, and the dog clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. So she dropped her hat. It was her and her cat, and she dropped her hat. And then this dog found her hat and was like, hey, I helped you. I'm a great dog. Can I join you on your broom? And she said, sure. She said, yes, I should say. Okay. Over the fields in the forest they flew. Sorry. Apparently I'm out of practice. The dog wagged his tail and the stormy wind blew. The witch laughed out loud and held on to her hat, but away blew the bow from her braid just like that. So now she lost the bow in her hair. First she lost her hat, now she lost the bow. And look, the dog's trying to get it, but he can't. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the bow, but no bow could be found. Then out from a tree with an ear-splitting shriek, there flapped a green bird with the bow in her beak. She dropped it politely and bent her head low, then said, as the witch tied her braid in the bow, I am a bird as green as can be. Is there room on the broom for a bird like me? Yes, cried the witch. So the bird fluttered on. The witch tapped her broomstick and whoosh, they were gone. So first it was a witch and her cat, and when she dropped her hat, the dog found the hat and asked to be on the broom. And then she dropped the bow out of her hair and the bird found it. Now the bird wants to join them. Over the reeds and the rivers they flew. The bird shrieked with glee and the stormy wind blew. They shot through the sky to the back of beyond. The witch clutched her bow but let go of her wand. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. So now she dropped her wand. Uh-oh. Then all of a sudden, from out of a pond, leaped a dripping wet frog with a dripping wet wand. He dropped it politely, then said with a croak, as the witch dried the wand on a fold of her cloak, I am a frog, as clean as can be. Is there room on the broom for a frog like me? Yes, said the witch, so the frog bounded on. The witch tapped the broomstick and whoosh, they were gone. Over the moons and mountains they flew. The frog jumped for joy and... the broom snapped in two. Oh my goodness. That was unexpected. Down fell the cat and the dog and the frog. Down they went tumbling into a bog. The witch's half broomstick flew into a cloud, and the witch heard a roar that was scary and loud. Oh dear. I am a dragon as mean as can be, and which with French fries tastes delicious to me. No, cried the witch, flying higher and higher. The dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. Help, cried the witch, flying down to the ground. She looked all around, but no help could be found. The dragon drew near with a glint in his eyes and said, just this once I'll have witch without fries. Oh dear, what is the dragon going to do? The dragon's planning to eat the witch. Oh! But just as he planned to begin on his feast, from out of a ditch rose a horrible beast. It was tall, dark, and sticky, and feathered and furried. It had four frightful heads. It had wings like a bird. It had four frightful heads, and it had wings like a bird. And its terrible voice, when it started to speak, was a yowl and a growl and a croak and a shriek. It dripped, it squelched as it strode from the ditch, and it said to the dragon, Buzz off, that's my witch. Ooh, who is that? What is that? Interesting. Look at the dragon. He looks afraid. Oh, my hand's getting a little tired. It's a heavy book. The dragon drew back and he started to shake. I'm sorry, he sputtered. I made a mistake. It's nice to have met you, but now I must fly. And he spread out his wings and was off through the sky. Then down flew the bird, and down jumped the frog. Down climbed the cat, and phew, said the dog. Thank you, oh thank you, the grateful witch cried. Without you I'd be in that dragon's insides. So they scared off the dragon, and it was all the friends that were on the broom. And now the witch is safe, and she's saying thank you. Look at how they're running to hug each other. That's so sweet. Then she filled up her cauldron and said with a grin, find something, everyone, throw something in. So the frog found a lily, and the cat found a cone, and the bird found a twig, and the dog found a bone. They threw them all in, and the witch stirred them well, and while she was sitting, she muttered a spell. Iggity, ziggity, zaggity, zoom! Then out rose a truly magnificent broom, with seats for the witch and the cat and the dog, and a nest for the bird and a pool for the frog. Yes, cried the witch, and they all clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Look at that fancy broom. They have like these nice seats. The bird's got a nest. It's hard to see, but he has a nest. And then again, hard to see, but the frog has a pool. Illustrator should have thought about that when creating the book. I mean, hard to see that picture, but fancy. That was a really cute story. That was a lot of sequencing in that story, so hopefully you can remember it. I will look for another read aloud to post another link just in case you need to hear it again and you want to hear it not just from me. And yeah, and then there will be an activity on Seesaw. So thank you so much, friends, for being so patient, and it's so good to see you, and I miss you, and I love you, and I'm giving you big air hugs and sways. And yeah, thanks for joining us, following along, tuning in. I will see you soon. Bye.